Hi, I'm the Stitchonista, and this is the fifth episode of my podcast about a handmade wardrobe. You will find me as Stitchonista on Instagram and on Pinterest, and as Crazy Cyber Girl on Ravelry. Have fun watching, and thank you for joining me today. I also want to thank you for your constructive comments, and I will see to just also acknowledge whatever you want to see, and I also try to put all the things you asked me to into the podcast. So I will start as usually with what I wear and old makes. I wear today a summer tunic. It's hand knitted. I knitted it in 2006, so around 10 years ago. I don't remember when, and but I found out through my Ravelry from which magazine I knitted it, and also which pattern and yarn I used. So I will show it to you. It's this tunic. In fact, the pattern calls it tunic, but it's much shorter as it's just a top. It's out of a really bulky, you can see it here, it's out of a really bulky ribbon, microfiber ribbon yarn, which is unfortunately discontinued, from Lana Grossa, I believe. It's called Sari. It was, I think I used around 300 grams, so 6 skeins for this tunic or this top. Anyway, I really like to wear it above just a summer top. The pattern is from the Filati Handstrick issue 26, and yeah, that's my old make. I have had as a to-do list for last month, so for August, I had a lot of stuff. It's been, I think, 9 items I wanted to sew. I have finished 5, but there's only 4 on the list, and 1 is different. So to start, first I want to start with the top for the Simplicity Sewing Challenge, and I will get it. So this is the top. I showed you before that I got the pattern 1365. It's the vintage top, and I also told you that I want to make version C out of it, and this is the light cotton fabric with the small flowers on it. So I will put it on later, but I have here, what I did change is I added down here in the middle on the bodice between the lower part and the upper part, I added some piping, and I also added the piping completely around the band here, which is also the binding bands. And I also put a lace border on the bottom so it's not too short. And because it's a crop top, but I don't really wear crop tops, so this is what I did change. And I also had to change a lot because the problem is this pattern is for extremely thin women with or women with extremely thin waists. So I had to choose from this pattern. I had to choose the size 97 centimeters on a bust and 76 centimeters on the waist, and that's quite wide just for me to get the waist line fitted. and it still wasn't enough. And I have a waist of 75 and a bust of around 90. I had to change a lot. I added around 5 centimeters more in a waist, but when sewing, I took out another 2. So in fact, it's been 3 centimeters more in the waist, and I still had to take around 3 centimeters in the back so it would fit in the front. So it was a lot of fun sewing because it's completely pictured instructions, and I really like that. But still, what I didn't like about the pattern was that it didn't say that it's completely lined, because that would be easier for me to choose the fabrics, because then I could have chosen some fabrics I had in my stash from other projects, and which I would love to use for a top. But I haven't had enough fabric for the complete things. So I will put on this top and show it to you how it fits. Okay, I'm back and I have changed to the top. I like how the neckline comes out here, and I also like that it's a neck holder top, and how the whole construction. The only thing is the fit, but I will show it to you right now. And I also already changed into my second make for August, and I will talk about that later. But now the top. So this is it. It's been here. I added here the lace to the waist. It's just sewn in, and here you see that here I've got the piping around and around here. So it's a really nice shirt, and I'm really happy that I put the lace on the top, because it would have been too short, and I'm not somebody who wears who just wears belly free. So I had to change. You can see it here. I have to move the some of the buttonholes more to the left, so I can get the top fit better here in the back, because right now the middle is shifted and I don't want that. So I will have to change that too. But still, I really like it, and it fits good. Okay, well, not with this skirt, but that's the other thing. Okay, so the second make for this month was my skirt from the Burda 05 2012. Oh, wait, I forgot something. The buttons on the back here, these buttons, they're all vintage from the flea market, and the lace too. So everything, I think the only thing that's not vintage is the fabric, but everything else I got it from the flea market. Even the piping. Okay, so this is it. Now to the skirt. The skirt is the pattern 116. The skirt is 119 from the Burda issue 5 2012. It's this. Wait a minute. It's this issue. And from here I got the skirt 118, and it's this skirt here. Okay, this is it. I have used for this skirt, I made the longer version out of it, and I have used a twill that I bought for €2 at the flea market, at the local flea market. I love the color, and I really, really, really love how it turned out. I had to change one thing to add some width for my hips. I added 1 centimeter at the back fold. So what I did, I put the let me just show it to you. If this is the fabric, okay, and this is the fold, I have put the pattern. If the pattern is like this, I just put it here with a distance of 1 centimeter on the fabric, so I could just add some more fabric in the width for my hips, and then I just deepened the darts, like if they or widened the dart. If the dart was you can see it here, I just have just drawn 2 darts. So if the original dart is the one in the middle, I just widened the dart to just get the fabric back to the size 38. So I cut 38 so it would fit me in the waist. I will show you the skirt, and I'm really glad about this. It has some pleats up here in the front, and it has really nice pockets. And the waistband, I will show it to you like this. The waistband is getting, it's triangular, and it gets smaller here to the sides and wider here to the back, so it really fits perfectly. I have here the 2 darts, and the skirt has knee length, and I really like it. So what I also did change is that the pattern called for buttonholes here, but I didn't add any buttonholes. I just put these thingies to close the skirt. So this is my make number 2 for August. The next one is this shirt. The next one is this shirt here, and it's from the Burda issue May 2016. It's the shirt number 116. It called for 1 meter and 10 fabric. I had just 70 centimeters, and it's definitely enough. I haven't had to shorten it. It's definitely enough. It has a really nice construction. You can see it here. It's in fact, the back is like a keyhole. The front through this keyhole here. And they called for sewing this here everywhere by hand, but I did the whole thing. I sewed the whole thing by with my sewing machine. So I will put this on. Okay, this is the shirt, and it's a really loose tank top. In fact, I really like it. It's really loose, so it has a really loose fit, if you see it here. And I really like how the back turned out with this keyhole here. And it also matches the color of the skirt. So the skirt, it's raspberry, and this shirt really fits it. So I'm happy how this turned out. And I can also wear it with the skirt, so ta-da! One whole outfit. I'm really happy about this. It was a really also a really cheap thingy. I think it was €9.50 the fabric, so I got a whole outfit for less than €15. Okay, so I have the tunic here in the back. This one is the blouse from the Fashion Style 7 2016, so it's this magazine, or it's called also, it's the Nip magazine from the Netherlands. And this was the blouse I was aiming for, but when I realized that the pattern was almost 80 centimeters in length, it isn't a blouse, it's a tunic, and I didn't want a tunic, I wanted a blouse. So I have shortened the pattern around 20 centimeters, and then I also made the ruche in the front a little bit smaller, but I'm not really happy with the ruching. And what I also did, I had enough fabric to just add sleeves. So this is what I did. This is the blouse. You can see it's really, really long. So this is the lower end. It's long, it's nice. I did a rolled hem everywhere on the ruche here and on the bottom, and just a normal seam here on the sleeves. It's a really nice drapey fabric, but still the ruche is like there somewhere. So I'm not really happy. I can put it in the skirt and you can see it looks better, but still I have to do something about this ruche. I'm not yet really happy with it. So what do you think? Can I leave it this way? Can I wear it? I'm not sure. I really like it without this, but without this I would have to just change the whole, just undo the whole upper thing, and I don't want to do that. This is my 5th make for August. I have really been busy, but in fact I have sewn all of these in 1.5 weeks. It was like I was on a sewing trip, really completely sewing trip. It was, in fact, it was after my time off work, so it wasn't during my holidays, so I had a lot of stuff to do. And I also did a short shopping trip to buy some fabrics with my friend from the Passionate Spinner podcast, and we went to a fabric store where we bought a lot of things. And then they have a second store in another town, and that's where we also did a sewing class with our sergers. And we decided to sew this bomber jacket. I can show it to you. It's it's this one. Oh, this one here. It's a really nice jacket, and we also found directly in the first shop, we also found some fabrics, some really nice fabrics. My fabric is a jacquard. Hopefully you see it. This is the jacket, and it's a really nice woven but still elastic fabric. And Tracy used this one, and it's woven, but it's a knit, so it's a knit fabric, but it's woven. It's called it's still a jersey, but it's woven, so it's really interesting. And she used this fabric for hers, and with some blue, I don't know, knits on the here on the neckline and on the sleeves. Yeah, this is it. I will show it to you. So this is the bomber jacket. It's quite loose, and it has these triangular sleeves. It has here some pockets, some really nice pockets. It has a zipper in the front, and yeah, it's quite loose. I do like the lower neckline, so it's not too close, so I can just wear it above a blouse or something to work. It's a complete style mix because it's sporty, but the fabric just makes it elegant. So it's a really, really nice fabric. If you see the structure here, it's a bit elastic, so it's quite nice. And it's in fact completely sewn with a serger, but you still can't do something like this just without a sewing machine, because you need a sewing machine for top stitching, the zipper band, and closing here the pockets of the jacket. This is my 5th and last make for August. I have showed you everything. I hope you really you like what I did. I also have to show you the next thing, and that's the plans for September. This would be just very easy. It's some things I want to knit sew out of the fabrics I bought when I went with the Passionate Spinner on our fabric trip. I bought 2 fabrics for some pants which are out of this shop. It's 2 times, it's both times elastic cotton, and this is a bit more shiny. This is a twill, and for this one I have the plan on sewing this pant. It's out of the same Burda, which is also the pink skirt I just sewed. So it will be the pants model number 108 out of the Burda 5 2012. Oh, okay, here it's better now, it's not so shiny. And but I'm not sure which one of those two I will sew. So this is the first one and this is the second one. And I have here, this is the Burda 4 2013, and it's the model 114. Okay, it's here. You can see it here. It's the red pant. It's a red pant. It's not too, it's just a simple straight pant, and that's what I want to sew because that's mostly what I wear to work and also privately. So just simple straight pants. And I also have, for these 2 fabrics, I also have matching fabrics, and I also found some matching fabrics in my stash. And first of all, I will show you what I have for the first one. For this one, I have 2 lace fabrics. This is the first one. In this light you can't see it too well, but it's matching. And I also have some mint lace, which also goes really well. And then I will sew out of these. I will sew these 2 shirts, and they're just directly on each page. So this one will be the darker blue one, and this one will be the mint one. And these both are from the Burda issue 3 2013. I don't know yet which one I will sew, but for which pant I will decide to go. But these are it. And I also have another one which will go with this pant. And that's this fabric. It's just a simple jersey. It's just a simple mint turquoise knit fabric, and I will try, or I will sew a long sleeve, as here it's getting full and I still I have thrown out so much that I really need long sleeves. And this is the shirt I want to sew. It has a nice neckline, and it's from the Burda issue 10 2014. It's the model number 110. I just show you stuff, but I don't know if and when I will sew it. So also because I'm a lot away for work this month. And the last plan is another shirt, and I got this really nice drapey fabric from the flea market, and I will sew this shirt out of it. It has here, you can see it here in the front, it has here a really nice thing at the neckline. So this is what I will do. And this is the fabric. It's a really light fabric, but this fabric also matches these pants, and it also matches these ones. So I'm not yet sure which one I will sew. This top is from the Burda issue 4 2016, so it's a newer one. And as always, if you don't get the magazines, you can always get the patterns online, and they're not so expensive. And there's also the possibility to order a English version of this magazine. Okay, so these are my plans for September. And I also have some new inspiration. It's the Burda issue 2000, it's a September issue from 2016. And I also have here some stuff I really like. So this is a really, really nice dress. It's really drapey. They sewed it out of sateen. So it's really, really drapey. And it's long sleeve, so perfect for fall. And here's another one similar to that one, but it has a pussy ball. So that's also something I really like. And there's another top in here, and it's this green one. It has some pleats in the front, and I would also like to sew this one. Usually in the September issue, they have some patterns for dindle in here, but there's also always a thing about the dindle. The dindle they have in these issues, in these magazines, they're traditional. So a dindle, in fact, is a traditional German cloth, but there are some differences from region to region. And the ones made out of cotton, they're the day-to-day dindle, and there are some really, so the traditional dindle is made out of 3 pieces. It's a bodice, a skirt, and the apron, and it's completely separated separately. And you also have to, there's no zipper or so included. It's all closed up here in the front with the lace. And here these ones are just the day-to-day dindle in here. So this is one which is more traditional. It has an apron, and there's also the pattern for the blouse in here, which I will have to sew a second blouse for myself. And this is also a nice one, which has some buttons in the front. This is the first inspirations for and new stuff for August. And I also have here the Burda Easy Fashion. It's not really easy fashion. The patterns are similar to shown to the simplicity patterns, as the patterns have are completely full of illustrations. So there are pictures anywhere, and just explained completely how to just sew everything. And for example, this dress, I really like this dress, and this dress is in this issue in 3 or 4 different versions. Here is another one, or in fact 2 versions, and it's really nice how they did this issue, because here you have directly after the pictures of the dresses, you also have the instructions. So this is it. I think that's everything I would sew out of this one. So I have some more stuff here, and I have already shown you the fabrics I bought and I will sew. So this is also new stuff. I hope you liked this podcast, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And thank you very much watching me create my handmade wardrobe. I wish you a happy month, happy sewing, And hopefully I will see you next month, end of September. So in fact, end of September, with all the makes I did in September. Maybe not too many as I'm away, but still, maybe I can show you some old makes, some more old makes. So, see you!